Man, it is 5 a.m. I just woke up, and what's even better is the feeling like it's Christmas and getting Hasbro news. You gotta love that feeling when you wake up and it's like, ooh, yay, more Hasbro news. Anyway, we got information on the bucket stadiums and a few other things to update things on. Some clear images. Thank you to this person. You can clearly see we got some images from Hasbro X. So this website, Mighty Ape, we got images of what seems to be our bucket stadium. And I gotta say, it's interesting. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be honest. I wish we had a top-down angle of this thing, because I want to see, it's so hard to tell where it's coming from. Like, we can kind of see like a little bit of an X right here. I can presume from this image that we got here is that there's an extreme pocket zone and then 3 over zones. Now, based off this would mean this is the extreme pocket zone over here in the corner, okay? Because we can tell by this. Now, we all knew that this was going to be hard railed ingrained into the plastic, a much smaller stadium. So I'm actually curious. I think this would be kind of cool. Most people don't like bucket stadiums because they don't work as well, but I think as a small stadium with the ridge line in it, with still an extreme rerouting line as well, I think we're gonna get some really, really high recoil battles in here, and I'm all for it, okay? Even look at this. Look, if you look on the bottom, you can see the molding of the extreme ridge on the bottom too. What the heck? I don't know, I think it's pretty interesting. One thing to do factor in is that this ridge line doesn't go all the way back as I hope. As you can see, there's a bit of a cliff right there. Meaning, most likely, here's the thing, Beys are going to zoom around, hit that ridge line, and then maybe if they get shot up, they will end up on this cliff up here and do nothing about it really. Also, that's a big freaking pocket. I can assume that this pocket's the extreme zone right here. That's what I can assume. Maybe not, because that one's the exact same. Okay, these are all these. I can't tell which one's which. Yeah, it has to be this one. Also, what does H3007 mean? What does that mean? But either way, this is pretty cool. I want to see some extreme battles in this. Like, imagine Drawn Buster in this stadium. Oh god. Or Phoenix Wing. Yeah, that's gonna be busted. Yeah, but you can see right here, thanks to this one image, we can kind of get an idea of what we might be seeing. And then the reason why this might be the extreme zone, and the only reason why this might be the extreme zone, is because of this one lip right here. That one lip. Because if we look into the other areas, you can see the lips building up over here. There's no lip right there, nor over here, just right there. So I guess that would make sense that in this smaller style, that this right here is the extreme pocket zone. Got more news. We get the official look at our Chain Incendio and Wizard Era recolor. I gotta say, this is an interesting bundle together. 560 high tapered and 460 needle. You see our background here. Well, here's the thing. We finally get our look. I didn't even realize. We finally get our look at double packs. What they would look like. So this is actually really cool. It didn't register in my mind quite there for a minute. I was like, wait, hang on. This is a double pack. We haven't seen this completely before. Gotta love waking up in the morning at 5 a.m. But yeah, oh wow. Okay, so I see how that works. Interesting. Still don't like the high risk factor of, I got a feeling these 2 packs are gonna be stolen out of a lot more. But honestly, pretty solid. I mean, the poison green Wizard Arrow, interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I mean, there's not real much to say about that except our first look at double packs. Because we also have our Tail Viper and Drawn Sword. So we can tell, we can at least see that we got this version of Tail Viper. So which is the standard Tail version, a version of Tail Viper. Does come with its stock, thank goodness. So we do get stock Tail Viper out of this, which is a good thing. Also, we get the red drawn sword and almost... What? Yeah, it's everything. This is pretty much the stock drawn sword that we get out of the BX-17, which is aka the one I have. Yeah, it's outside of maybe a slight color difference in the flat bit. Like, this one looks a bit more orange than red. Outside of that, that's pretty on point. Honestly, pretty nice. It looks like for most of these recolors that Hasbro's just going ahead and using Beys recolors from TT. So no Hasbro recolors. It does confirm that Tail Viper's main colors are locked behind a double pack. Not surprising. Not surprised by this whatsoever. We got an update on Nice Shibobi. We got some clear images of Nice Shibobi. Okay, so we have seen this before. It was just a blurry image, but we now see what its full shape looks like. And that's just a square. Oh my god. Nice Shibobi's just a square Beyblade with little nubs on it. Proving my point even further. We got that toxic green shark now. Keel shark 380 flat and Nice Shibobi 480 high needle. Interesting. Oh, we got a nice purple high needle. Interesting looking 480. That's an interesting color scheme. Kind of like it though. Kind of like it. Nothing too notable on the Keel shark. We got those stuff now. And then we got update images of basically clear images of Talon Patera and Steel Samurai. We're gonna go over those real quick. So this is just an update image. Very clear image for anybody that wants some. So yeah, this is what we're getting for ball, 3 ball, 380 ball. That's what the color scheme's gonna be looking like. And yeah, like I said before, basically another version of Tail Viper. Yeah, it's like it wants to be. It really is like this Talon Patera really wants to be Tail Viper, because we get the height is 80 and we get orb, while we get a different rounded bit ball and the same height being 80. It's like it wants to be it, but different. And then we got Steel Samurai, of course. These are higher images, aka Bug Boy Rooter over here. Pretty interesting. Those are the parts. Ooh, I do like that 480 color scheme. But can we get more than just the 4 and 3 ratchets? Can we get a bit more variation, please? Yeah, but I do like that color scheme right there. It goes very well with its core. It comes with tapered, which is a nice white tapered bit there. Overall, I'm mainly excited about the bucket stadium. I'm curious to see how battles are going to turn out in there. Bye.